Anyway, Chris, congratulations on this film.
Thank
it was
you.
such a fun and a bit of a different romantic movie, wouldn't you say?
Yes, absolutely.
A different spin. And of course, love can make people do strange things, as we can see in this movie. Have you ever done anything crazy for love or anything out of the ordinary?
Whenever it gets to that point where I think it's crazy, I feel like it, I don't know, I've never wanted to be, I've never been too crazy. I've never done anything too crazy for a girl.
Or you don't want to admit it?
No, I just don't want to admit it on camera.
And the scenes were absolutely breathtaking. I mean, you can't be in Italy and not talk about the scenery and all that. What was your experience, filming in Verona overall?
Well, we're the luckiest people on the planet, you know. I love my job, and to shoot in Italy is like a dream. It's just crazy to be talking about it, and I don't know. I think Italy's a great character in our movie, and it's a great postcard for Italy. Every shot feels like a postcard. We got to shoot in order, so I felt like we were all going on that road trip, just like Charlie, Claire, and Sophie were.
Right. And of course, Verona is a very romantic city, home to Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
And, as a guy, did this open up your romantic side a little bit?
Yeah, it did. I actually didn't know that it was so present in the city, the whole story of Romeo and Juliet, to be able to go to Juliet's house or Romeo's house, to be able to go to Juliet's grave. It's pretty awesome.
And I loved some of the scenes that you shared, with Amanda, and I thought some of the subtle scenes can be romantic, like sharing the ice cream.
Yeah.
Did you have any scenes like that you thought,
Yeah, and I think it's, a lot of that was, that credit is to Gary, because I feel like Gary created an environment for us that was very free, and we got to just be ourselves and bring a lot of our own thoughts to scenes, and the rehearsal process was great, and so on the day when it got to a lot of those scenes, Gary just wanted it to be as real as possible. So, it was real, nothing was, too pushed or over the top. So in those moments, it was just keeping the set fun, and me and Amanda having banter and joking, and I think you can see that in those scenes.
Well, you guys seemed like you had a lot of great chemistry, and sometimes, did you know that it was going to work out with you guys?
I mean, of course you go into a movie like this, and that's the most important thing, is the chemistry, so it's just about working as a team, and getting to know each other and just having fun and appreciating where you're at. That's really it, we're so lucky to be doing what we're doing, and so really it's just enjoying every moment. I enjoyed every single moment of this movie.
And that's what counts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, Amanda is so beautiful, and she's a star on the rise as well. And what was it like working with her?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I would do it again. She's a joy. She's down to earth, and just super talented.
Well, are you into Shakespeare? Have you read Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, I've read Romeo and Juliet. I've watched the Baz Luhrmann one. I studied a little bit of Shakespeare when I was at school, and but I really didn't know much about Verona. So coming here and experiencing it all was, that was a whole new learning lesson.
And of course, you were sandwiched between two great women.
Yeah.
And tell me about working with Vanessa Redgrave.
Well, that was that was a real highlight for me. Vanessa was, is an absolute talented genius. One of the nicest people I've met, and I was a huge fan of her work, and for this being the first sort of lead role that I've played in a movie, for that to be opposite her was it was a real honor.
Well, that's amazing. You guys did a fantastic job, and thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Look forward to seeing you some more films. Did anybody